Well, hello everybody. It's Ronnie with Whip and Chain. I work with Maggie and Lauren to bring you wonderful crochet tutorials. This is a continuation of our Granny Square month, and this one is the lace Granny Square. It works up pretty fast. It's only a few rows, and it's beautiful. I could see doing this in different colors and making a beautiful blanket with it. You can do granny squares for purses, shawls. This would work. This is gorgeous. There's definitely a backside, but the backside is not bad. But I mean, there's definitely a difference. But these, I would probably recommend that these would need to be blocked before you make your project, just so you can have that absolute square shape that you like and that I like. We're going to dive into this, all right? I am using for today's tutorial a H-hook, 5mm, and I'm just using, again, some of my Stash Buster. That's what I'm using for these series. All right. Start with a slip knot on your hook. Zoom out just a little bit. Okay. And I need you to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Then you slip into your first stitch and you form a ring. And grab some yarn. Pull it out. I didn't do it right. There we go. And there. All right. I need you to chain 3, 2, and 3, and put 15 more double crochets in. 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I think that one's loose. I have to count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So altogether you should have 16, counting the chain 3. And then you slip stitch into that top of that chain 3. Okay. Now I need you to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then in the very next stitch, put in your double crochet. And then I need you to chain 2 and put a double crochet, no skipping, right in the very next chain. So this round is just chain 2 and put a double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 2, double crochet, next stitch, and so on. And I'll meet you at the end of this one. Okay, coming around, then you just chain 2 and connect to the third chain up. Now what's really important, you need to count, make sure you have 17 of these gaps, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Definitely need 16, okay? Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and in where you joined in this stitch, put 1 double crochet. That is the start of a corner. Chain 2, and the next one, single crochet. Chain 2, the next one, single crochet, chain 2, and then single crochet. Chain 2, now we're going to do a corner in the next one. So that's 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. Chain 3, not chain 2, guys. 2 double crochets, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 double crochets. Okay, chain 2, the next gap, single crochet, chain 2, next gap, single crochet, chain 2. How many did we do? We did 2. Single crochet, chain 2, next corner, 2 double crochets, chain 3, and 2 double crochets. Okay, chain 2, next one, single crochet, chain 2, next one, single crochet, chain 2, next one, single crochet, and chain 2, and then you got your corner. 1, 2, chain 3, 3, and 2 double crochets. And then chain 2. All right, single crochet, 2, single crochet, 2, single crochet, chain 2, and you should be able to finish your corner. 2 double crochets, and chain 3, and then you slip stitch to the top and chain 3. All right. Next row, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and double crochet back in here. Chain 2. Now we're going to be working not into these corner chain two double crochets. We're going to be working in these little loops here, and you should have 4 of them. Okay, so go in there and single crochet, chain 2, next one right here, single crochet, chain 2, next one, single crochet, and chain 2, and you should have your 4th one right there. Chain 2 and do another corner. Chain 3, and 2 double crochet. All right, let's do another side together. Chain 2. And remember, I'm working in these little loops here. Single crochet. Chain 2. Next one. Single crochet. 2. Single crochet. Chain 2. And single crochet. Now I want you to do that the rest of the way, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I've turned around, did my 2 double crochet in the corner, and I chained 3. Okay. See what I mean about the blocking? You will definitely need that. Okay. Let's chain 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. And put another double crochet right in there. Chain 2. Now we're going to do the same thing, but now you should have 5. So it's chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, next one, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, 2, single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet, and then you chain 2 and do the corner. So it is the exact same as the last row, except instead of 4 you have 5, and chain 3 and 2 double crochets. All right, see you at the end. Okay, so here is your square so far. 1 more row. So now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to put 2 more double crochets in that corner. 1 and 2. Chain 1. And right in this first gap here, put in 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Chain 1, and the next one, and 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1, the next gap, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1, and that's what you do all the way over. Chain 1, chain 1, corner, chain 1, put in 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then that is how you do it. Chain 1, put in 2 double crochets, chain 1, and this is it. This is their final row. So I'll meet you at the end of this one and we'll talk. So I'm coming around on my last row, and if you guys have been watching any of my videos, I like to talk about and show you when I make mistakes. And I made a mistake on the last row, and I don't know if anybody happened to catch it, but I didn't catch it till just now, and it's really not noticeable. It's, for me, it's not worth ripping everything out, but some people absolutely would, and that's really okay. That extra stitch that I did is not going to determine if the square turns out right or wrong. So, all right, in here, I do my last 3 double crochets. And chain 2. And then you slip stitch to the top. Of that chain 3. All right. So here's your square, and that's what I'm talking about with the blocking. This just needs a little extra blocking love, I call it, to get your square. But isn't she beautiful? Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So anyway, on the row before the last, when it was 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2, if you can see it, I did 3 double crochets right there. And you know what? It's okay. Now, if I was making this for a blanket or something, 10 to 1, I would. But I'm not. So that's really okay. But this yarn worked out pretty in this pattern. So here it is in a colorful pattern. And this is a thinner yarn, just so you understand the 2 size differences. And here it is in a solid color. Big difference, huh? Yep. Like I said, 2 different types of yarn, so you understand. But I want to say thank you for everything. And Maggie and I just appreciate all the love and all the questions and all the requests that we're getting. We are doing them. It just takes a little time to me to do a prototype and then do a video. So we're getting there, I promise, with all your suggestions. And I love it. So keep them coming. So would you do me a favor? Hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom, and come find us on Facebook under WIP for Work in Progress and Chain. Until our next video, guys, happy crocheting.